How did you figure out who you were?
So I stopped doing everything. My fiance and I got a whiteboard. We literally wrote down on this whiteboard all the ways that you can get involved in real estate. And one of the things that we wrote down on the board was focused on rentals because I already own rentals. So we're writing out things on this board, writing out Turo, we're writing out temporary housing, we're writing out traditional rentals, we're writing out wholesale, like all the ways that you can get involved in real estate, private money lending, etc. And then we just started eliminating all the things that required me to actually get on the phone with a seller to go get a property. And by the time I was done, the biggest piece of the structure that was left was what people now call midterm rentals. But at the time, I just called it corporate housing because that's what I knew from being a corporate traveler. And also, I'm seeing all these other people who I just say they grew up with me in Sub 2, the people that joined around the same time. And if I think about it, the person I really compared myself to the most was Munif, because Munif and I joined at the same time. Munif was killing it on the phones after his session in the Daily Dial where he hung up the phone because he was also nervous about calling sellers. But I'm watching his progression. I'm like, man, this is great, but I'm not going to do what he's doing, but I still want to get deals. And so I had to pivot into how am I going to make that happen and still accomplish my goals if I'm not going to be the person on the phone talking to the sellers. So when we started talking about more things with direct to agent, I started realizing as a connector, because I have so many connections in Sub 2, that if I just ask for what I'm looking for, people will bring it to you. And that was really one of the things that I had not taken enough advantage of, continuing to make relationships so that people knew what I was doing and they knew what I was looking for, so they would just bring me opportunities.